Add color to a grayscale background paper using a solid color adjustment layer and your choice of blend modes. This video is being recorded in Photoshop Elements, but the instructions are exactly the same for Adobe Photoshop, except where noted. Here I've already opened the grayscale background paper from the download, and I've pressed the letter D to reset the color chips to the default of black over white. To color this grayscale paper, the first thing you'll need to do is to add a solid color adjustment layer. In the Layers panel, click on the Add New Fill or Adjustment Layer icon and choose Solid Color. In the dialog box, go ahead and click OK. The document should fill with black because black is the foreground color chip. In the Layers panel, set the blend mode of this color fill layer to Overlay. Now that's pretty dark and mysterious, but let's see what happens when we add some color. I'll give you two options. The first one is to simply choose a color at random. In the Layers panel, double-click on the thumbnail of the Color Fill Adjustment layer, and that will open the color picker. In the color picker, simply choose a color. That looks nice. Go ahead and click OK. So there's option one. Option two is to match a color instead of just choose one at random. To do that, we're going to open a patterned paper. I already have one open. This paper is by Carla Dudley. Get the Move tool and click and drag the paper onto the document. You'll want to move it over to the side a little bit. I'm going to take it about halfway off of the original paper. Now let's do that again. In the Layers panel, double-click on the thumbnail of the color fill layer to open the color picker. And this time, instead of choosing a color in the color picker, let's sample one from the document. I'll click in different places on this patterned paper. So here's a light green, here's a yellow, an orange, or even a red. When you find a color that you think looks nice with your pattern paper, go ahead and click OK. And at any time, if you really like the paper that you've created, simply hide the other layers that you don't want to be included in the paper. So I click on the visibility icon of this patterned paper to hide it, and then save this document as a flat JPEG file with a unique name. Now, besides the overlay blend mode, you should know that you could also choose other blend modes, like here's what color looks like. It's a lot more saturated. And then here's a bonus tip. If you really like this technique, but you don't really have any grayscale background papers, here's how to quickly create a grayscale background paper. I already have a paper open. I really like the pattern in this paper and the texture, but the color is a little out of date. First, you'll need to desaturate this paper. In the menu bar, choose Enhance, Adjust Color, Remove Color. In Photoshop, you would choose Image Adjustments Desaturate. And now all of a sudden, you have a new grayscale background paper to play with. Again, if you like what you created, make sure to save this as a flat JPEG file with a unique name. Here's the scrapbook page that I created with that original grayscale background paper. I made that paper match the cute gingerbread paper from Cookies and Cream by Karen Schulz. If you need help with anything in this tutorial, you'll find step-by-step instructions in the manual. And then if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel. This has been Jen White with Digital Scrapper. We help you get your stories told.